Mm-hmm.
Hello, this is Lady M,
And this is Overraptor.
and welcome. We are going to check out what's been happening on the LadyMpire server, and we're going to be doing a little walking around, and while we're walking, we're going to be talking, and we're going to be talking about Minecon. We just got back. We were there all weekend. Had a fabulous time. Got a lot to talk about.
Alright, let's get
So,
going.
look at your armor.
Yes.
Okay, so take a quick look at my house. It's still under construction. I'm gonna change the roof, but took the leads down, but it's still gonna be a little tree house of sorts.
Yeah, and this is my house. Enough
It's
said.
aesthetically challenged. That's a funny name.
Yep, alright, lead on with the server tour.
Well, it looks like something has changed over here. I have this big wall. When we go around, it's kind of attached to the cow pen.
That's weird.
Um,
Different.
has a label of Riverside
Oh,
Theater.
oh, this is the theater.
This week's projection.
Doors are still messed up, in case you're wondering.
TBD, must to be determined, I guess. So, interesting place to put a theater.
Oh, cool, there's even a stage with a backstage area.
Oh,
Neat.
okay. Where's the stage? Right here?
This is the stage. What I'm standing on is a stage.
Oh, okay.
To
Pretty
be
awesome.
or not to be?
That is the
That
question.
is a question that I will not answer. Let's go on.
Oh, okay.
That should make Score happy.
I'd be interested to know his choice of location. Is his audience going to be cows and sheep?
Apparently.
But that's interesting. So Riverside has a theater.
And it looks like someone decided it'd be a good idea to build a staircase on the roof.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. Oh, creeper hole.
Yep.
Apparently.
Not sure why someone thought this would be a good place to put a staircase, but
Staircase,
staircase is.
leading up. I wonder what this is going to become.
Someone built a house up here.
On top of the trees.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, that's interesting.
Or sort of on top of the trees. I'm not sure if it goes all
It's
the way
kind
down.
of funny that you can walk on top of the trees anyway.
Oh, it's an emergency shelter. It's not someone's house.
Oh, well, that's kind of a neat idea. Someone must have gotten stuck up here. Neat, neat, neat.
We were gonna walk in that direction anyway, right? So.
Well, I have the coordinates. Some of our forum members have been playing around, and they have found a Mesa, which is a biome that we wanted to
Doesn't look like too much else new this way.
maybe build on for our western town.
What were the coordinates?
Minus 2252 and 2401. Did you see? See where I'm going to put the stables? Let me show you.
I did not. Is it over here?
Show you real quick. It's over here by the horses.
Oh, you haven't actually started yet. Oh, you should put a sign.
No,
Okay.
I just put a sign. Yeah, that's all. That's where it's going to go.
Cool beans. Alright, should we start walking?
Yeah, I'll follow you.
Are we walking to the Mesa biome?
Yes.
Both the numbers were positive, correct?
Nope, first one was negative. Negative 2252.
Oh, okay, well that's still this direction.
Hey, lava. There's a lava pool.
There sure is. Oh, look at that. Rain is generating.
I have not been this way before.
Me either. Alright, so go ahead and start.
So this is kind of cool. Okay, so we're going to talk about Minecon. And oh my god, somebody's already got a portal. Look at that.
I don't see it, but okay.
It's over here.
Yeah, that part of the world is not rendering for me.
Do you see the portal?
Nope. Oh,
Okay.
there. I see it now.
Yeah.
Alright, continue on our way.
Kind of blocked off. Okay, don't Don't let me lose you. Stay there till I catch up. If you don't mind.
So I'm gonna go on the top so you can see me better.
I'm climbing.
Alright, you have the list
Can be
of
hard.
things to talk about,
I do. It's finding it hard to walk and talk. I don't know how people do it. And then
Practice,
follow you and
practice. Up, go up.
and I lose you all the time. Yes. You're
Right.
like, turn my back and you are gone.
Oh.
Okay, so
Talk
we
more.
just got back from Minecon in Orlando, Florida. And wow, what a weekend. Hold still a minute. I want to show your cape.
Oh,
Turn around.
yes.
Turn around. The other way. There you go. Now, I showed my cape in a little video, but this is another look at what it looks like. It said it is a sticky piston, so here, let me turn around. You show me yours, I'll show you mine.
Yep.
Yeah, so we got those capes for buying tickets to Minecon. And boy, those tickets sold out fast, so we were very lucky to be able to go. And we got in on Thursday. We left Boston Thursday
Alright, let's keep walking.
early afternoon. Anyway, got into Orlando about 2:30. Checked in at the hotel, and then we went over and found the convention center, found the sign-in desk, got our badges, and since we were agents being people who were helping with Minecon, we helped stuff some bags. And then we went out to dinner with a couple of friends. Had a good time. And I can't think of anything else that happened on Thursday. It was just kind of getting there, get set up. We didn't do
not a lot happened on Thursday.
Yeah. So Friday we got up I think fairly early and made our way back to the registration area and got our t-shirts, which were red and said staff on the back.
Agent t-shirts, you mean?
Yes. So the red t-shirts designate that we are volunteers and we were helping out at Minecon, which turned out to be one of the coolest things that I have ever done.
Yes, it was quite a lot of fun.
Really wish that we had done it before, but I'm really glad we did it now, and we plan to do it again next year.
Yes.
So our Friday started out, we stuffed a little more bags while we waited for our shift to start, and shift started around 1 o'clock, and we helped register people. So they scanned in the tickets.
But before that, we saw Good and Seth Bling.
We did.
Panelist badge. We talked to them for a little bit.
We sure did, and got a chance to give Good my card and let him know that sometimes.
Oh yeah, I also gave Good my business card.
Sometimes
he's a nice guy.
I am in Raleigh. You know, he's from North Carolina, and suggested that, you know, if he ever wants to do any kind of Minecon thing.
Minecraft thing.
Minecraft, yes. Minecraft. My God, so they're all mine. Anyway, anything like that, let me know, and I'd be happy to help. You know, if I'm in town. So that was pretty cool. We got to see, you know, people check in. So we worked registration, and we sat out of the computer. We were kind of in the problem area for people who forgot their tickets or had other issues. They would come to. What are you doing?
Look over there. Well, it's gonna get dark soon, but look at that mountain with the waterfall.
That's pretty.
That's cool. And in the back, it's Witch Hat Mountain.
Witch Hat?
Yeah, it looks like a witch hat, doesn't it?
Oh, did you just name it?
Well, look at it. Look where I'm looking.
Oh. Yeah, it kind of does.
It's Witch Hat Mountain.
Witch Hat Mountain.
These are the coordinates, everybody. Witch Hat Mountain.
I had some signs. Right. Should we...
Oh, not quite nighttime.
Should we label it?
No, it's going to be in the video.
Okay.
Oh, come on. There we go. Seeing the stars. Sleepy sleep.
Sleep. Hope nothing gets us.
They won't because we're sleeping.
If we're sleeping, they don't get us.
Well,
Interesting.
it skips the day. I mean the night. So.
Nice.
Ooh, it's a flower forest over here. And sunflower plains.
Pretty, pretty. I don't think I've seen sunflowers before. Let's find a way down without injuring myself too much. I might have to snag a couple of those. Just because. Hey, taking my flowers. What are the... Oh, that's them too.
What over
I'm
here is that?
loving all the new flowers that they've put here. It's wonderful. Hey, donkeys!
Yep.
Hi, donkeys! There's like 3 of them. 4. And a baby!
5. Yep. I'll have to
I
come back here for donkeys.
have nothing to give them.
No, we don't have saddles. Anyway,
Okay,
continue.
so we were... I think I left off on Friday.
Right. Registration.
Worked the registration desk at the computer, signing in people who couldn't get their tickets scanned for one reason or another.
Manual registration is
Yes.
what it was called.
Yes. So that was pretty interesting and pretty fun. And we worked that desk until about 5 o'clock. Then we had a meeting for all agents where they kind of went over the things that we were supposed to do. We
Wow,
met
it's
with
pretty.
our team leaders. It's beautiful. Wow. I'm loving the flowers.
I'm gonna get a
Yes.
screenshot. Make this my thumbnail.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ding. Me too. Yeah, so after that meeting, we didn't eat dinner because we went to the we got ready to go to the Minecraft party. We got tickets for the Minecraft
Dinner.
dinner. They rented a bowling center about 30 minutes from the hotel, and they had buses rented to pick us up and take us.
Watch out for the ravine.
Okay, I have totally lost you.
Just keep heading south.
I don't have my directions on.
Hit F3.
Okay, I see your tag.
Just watch out for the ravine.
Yeah, so that was really a lot of fun. We got several choices of what to have for dinner, and so it wasn't just a set menu. We got to sit next to
You
pause.
just walk right over that. I can't believe you didn't fall down.
I know, now that I think about it. I don't even want to look.
Anyway,
That's the ravine you were talking about.
yes.
Yes, holy deep ravine.
Yes, food choices.
Yes, so we sat near, we were like the last 2 to get in there, not
I think a lot
quite
of people
our
lived right in
problem.
the area.
Yeah,
so they
and
drove themselves.
I think some of them went early, but the bus was kind of late getting there. So yeah, we were the last ones to be seated, and we ended up at the end of the table, next to Pause and Pause, and Pyro.
And Great Scott.
There was, is he one of the Minecrafts
No,
guys?
but
I thought
there.
he was, yeah. Great Scott, and
Oh, and Sevidus was there
yes,
as well.
yeah. So we had a nice conversation with them. Should have got a picture of Pause's tattoo
everyone
because it was
around
really
me-
cool.
Everyone around me that ordered fries ordered the waffle fries, which were super delicious, and I ordered the regular fries, which were gross. I'm like, ah, I
Yeah,
should have ordered the waffle
Yeah.
fries.
but they did a wonderful, wonderful job on that dinner.
Oh, they sure did.
And it was so much fun. And I have to say, and be honest, I've not known a whole lot about the Minecraft guys. I kind of met my first ones recently at PAX. But they have turned out to be some of the nicest guys that I have met, and they're very good to their fans. They'll talk to anybody who says hello. They'll take time to sign autographs.
I think some of them were quite overwhelmed after the dinner, though.
Yes, very, very, very
There
nice.
was
So
a lot of people there.
I have to find you again.
I'm on the treetops.
Well, I'm not. Okay. So we had a group picture with everybody, and I got to stand next to Captain Sparkles, which was kind of neat.
I was surrounded by people. I was like right behind Vaughn, and right in front of a bunch of people.
Yeah, I was right in front of Vaughn.
Too many to name. But unfortunately, my face was cut off in the picture, so you can't actually see my face.
That's too bad, but I know you were there.
But there were a lot of people, so
Yes, there were a ton of people.
Understand it was very difficult to get everyone in the picture.
Mm-hmm. So they did a great job, and I believe her name is Aurelius, and she helped Good plan everything, and she was there being hostess. She did such a great job. They both did. It was a very, very nice party. So that lasted about an hour, maybe a little longer.
Hour and a half.
And then we all eventually, made our way downstairs to where there was a bowling alley, and the guys got swamped by people wanting autographs, because people who didn't go to the dinner got tickets to go to the party. Plus, all the Minecon agents, this was really nice, but they left tickets for all the Minecon agents to be able to go to the party, and all the Mojang staff. Although I don't think we saw any Mojang people except for Dinnerbone. I don't remember seeing anybody else. Oh, there's Creeper.
Hi, Creeper.
Well, you just ran around him. Now he's coming after me. Ah! There's another one. There's another one. Shoot.
Worth it.
Worth what? Being blown up?
So yeah, Dinnerbone, I think, was the only Mojang person that showed up.
Yeah. And we did get our picture with Dinnerbone. Very exciting. So
not then.
Not then, later. But yeah, that was nice. And we kind of walked around talking, to some people, and then we decided to bowl. And the bowling...
We also saw Brian Oregon 111 there.
We did. Brian is such a nice guy. And we saw him a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did see him a lot this
weekend.
We
did. We kept running into him. Super nice guy.
He's a really nice guy.
So, yeah, we did some bowling, and that was included in the price of everything, so that was nice. I lost horribly. And Overaptor, I believe, got himself a strike at one point.
At least 3 times, non-consecutively.
You had a strike 3 times?
I sure did.
I thought it was just one. Well then, so no wonder you won. You didn't just win, you pretty much obliterated me in bowling.
It's okay.
But
bowling runs in the family.
What runs in the family? The bowling?
Wow. My uncle used to be really good at bowling. That's really all.
Well, I don't think you genetically are predisposed to bowling. So either you're just much better at it, or I just had a really bad night, too much to drink or something.
Anyway,
that was, yes, a whole lot of fun, and thank you to the Minecraft guys. I don't know if any of you will ever watch this, but thank you for the party, and for everything you did. It was a really, really nice thing you did for your fans.
And the crazy thing is, there were 1,000 people invited, which is 1/7 of the entire Minecon convention.
Yeah, we kind of found out working registration. There were over 7,500 tickets sold, or given, or however they distributed them.
So yeah, they put on a big party.
They sure did. They sure did. So we got back kind of late from that. I guess it might have been close to midnight.
Yeah, it was
Went
pretty
to
late.
bed, and then we got up. Oh,
I
more
won't.
doggies.
I have no bones.
Which, by the way, all my dogs are dead. I have no bones either. My poor dogs.
Can we put beds on trees?
I don't know. Now I've lost you again.
Nope.
Where did you go?
Well,
I'll
let's
just.
sleep, and then we'll find each other in
I'll
the day.
just.
We see each
Yeah.
other.
Okay. That sounds good.
So yes, that was day
Sleepy
Friday.
time. That was Friday. So Saturday, we were scheduled to work in the morning. Now, like by the time Saturday rolls around, we've already been there 2 days, and we already feel like, gosh, we've done so much, and Minecon hasn't even started yet. So Saturday
See me
morning.
now?
No, do you see me?
Yep.
Then you come. Can you come to me?
No, keep walking.
Which way? This way?
Yeah. You see me now? Look, left. After you get about from behind the tree.
Okay, there you are. Yeah, so we went pretty early because we had the morning shift, and by the time we got there, which we were there on time, but apparently everybody was excited, and they got there, must have gotten there way earlier. But they had all the volunteers they pretty much needed for registration. So, we had expected to do that again, but we ended up breaking down boxes for a while, which is, they kept apologizing like, oh, it's not more exciting, but it was okay. We did our job. And I think it's really cool. This is one of those things that you go, the universe just works things out in neat ways. Because originally, if we'd worked registration, we would have missed the opening ceremonies. So they asked us, since, we finished our boxes and didn't have anything to do, they sent us upstairs to help out with the main theater. They were getting ready for opening ceremony. So we went in and were assigned our jobs, and Overraptor was assigned one aisle to keep the people in line. And my job, they said, stand over here and guard these 3 chairs. They had a reserve sign on it. Don't let anybody sit in them, because later they will bring in the people who are supposed to sit here, and you might be surprised at who it is. So then they came back later and told me again, don't let anybody sit here, and told me they were for Notch. So talk about being excited. I was standing there guarding 3 chairs for Notch, that somehow during the opening ceremony, he was going to be there. So that was pretty cool. So we got to actually see the opening ceremony, and they kind of brought Notch in after it started, sat him quietly. So I didn't actually get to talk to him, but he stood within 6 inches of me, or sat within 6 inches of me. It was amazing. So we got to see opening ceremony, got to stand next to Notch. Can't ask for too much better than that, huh?
Well, you had to say I had to be way back.
Yeah, I'm not really sure where you were and how much of it you saw.
Well, I saw the whole ceremony because there's big screens, but
yeah, but otherwise we wouldn't have been able to see it. So after the ceremony, they opened the curtains and they let everybody kind of go back into the expo hall. So our job then was pretty much to do line control and sort of just make sure that the crowds, didn't get bunched up. Everybody was happy. And to be honest, everything seemed to flow pretty smooth. And most of the things that happened were people asking me questions. And surprisingly, I knew the answers to. Mostly because I worked registration the day before. So that was really nice. Yeah. So we ended our shift at about 1 o'clock. Got some lunch and got ready for our panel. We were also on a panel. So we had 3 badges: a regular badge as an attendee, an agent badge, and a panelist badge. And I have lost you again.
Where we all go on this hill.
There's a flaming tree to my right, I think.
I do not see a flaming tree.
Okay. How can I keep losing you? I thought I was right behind you.
I don't know. I thought you were right behind me.
Alright, well I need to find you again.
You see the mountain?
I'm in a plains, I think.
You're in a plains. How the heck way over there?
Yeah, I'm in a plains.
Just stay in the plains and come to the plains.
Okay.
You're very bad at following.
Well, you kind of just take off.
I was going straight though. You went like completely the opposite direction. Okay, turn to your left.
Okay, I see you. Well, can you at least wait for me?
Anyway.
So we were on a panel, and our panel was at 2:40 in the afternoon, so we spent some time getting ready for it, and our panel had to do with build competitions, entering build competitions.
Entering building contests is the actual name.
So I was the moderator, and I would introduce, we had 3 other guys on the panel. Overaptor, Tuxape, and 16-bit DC, who at the year before had gone by the name Tasty Crabs. But they were the first, second, and third place winner of...
last year's Minecon.
Yes.
You are just so slow.
So, you know, I was just the moderator, you know, to introduce the guys and start asking the questions and, you know, the topics. And we had a nice slide presentation, showed some video of last year's build. And I think, you know, for our first panel, it was the first panel for all of us, and we were all a little bit nervous. And I feel really good that it went pretty well, although it was a little weird, you know, when you start with half a room filled and people start walking out as soon as you start talking. But there was really a lot going on.
Yeah,
and
to be fair,
yeah.
Our panel was scheduled at the same time that the future of Minecraft was scheduled, so
I suppose we were lucky to have the people we did, and the people that were there seemed, you know, really interested, and some of them stayed afterwards with some questions. So we did our little talk. We ended about 10 minutes earlier than I thought, so we opened up to questions, and we actually had some really good questions.
Mm-hmm.
And when it was over, I got to meet one of the kids that were on my server during the build competition. He came up and introduced himself and said, "I didn't know you were going to be on a panel." I said, "Well, actually, at the time we did that, I didn't know either because it just recently got approved. It all happened so fast."
Oh, it did happen fast.
And then we had to get ready, and yeah.
It was cool, though. I enjoyed the experience.
So,
overall.
The experience of being on a panel?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was good for all of us. We did good. Plus, I'm going to say, it was really cool to be a panelist and get to go into the panelist room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have like nice comfy couches in there.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
And you get to see all of the personalities who also have panels. That's kind of a nice little perk, you know?
Anyway, after the panel...
Oh, there you are. Okay. Maybe it's because you're jumping trees. You know I'm not good at jumping.
I'm also sprinting.
I'm not sprinting. Well, no wonder you're ahead of me all the time.
You know, there's a handy new feature where you can just tap control to sprint.
You can?
Instead of double tapping.
Did not know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so after the panel, what did we do after the panel? I have it written down.
After the panel, we went to dinner.
Right.
We went to, for a little bit, yeah. And then we ended up going to dinner with a couple friends. Mm-hmm. They went back with us to the hotel room, dropped some stuff, and we all had dinner. And from there, it was time to go to Islands of Adventure because Mojang is so cool, and they rented the entire Islands of Adventure park for Saturday night. for our group. It was amazing. Um,
Oh,
so we didn't really want to walk all the way back to the convention center to catch the bus, and it didn't look like the bus was coming to our hotel. So for $15, we got a town car to take us.
really? It was only $15?
It was only. Did you know that? It was only $15
I
for
did
4
not
of
know
us.
that.
Yeah. So I thought it was well worth the private transportation to get there quick, you know. So we get to Islands of Adventure and get in the park, and it was just amazing. Everybody was spreading out, and the wait for lines was like 5 minutes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could just go right on, and so the
The
first
longest
thing.
wait was for... Oh, we're gonna
The
go
Harry.
chronologically after we sleep.
Oh, that's okay. Well, the longest wait was for Harry Potter, but we
It was still only half an hour.
yeah, we did the Hulk first. Love that one. Okay. Do I have to clear off snow, I guess?
Yeah, apparently.
Oops. Okay. Sleepy, sleepy. So we did the Hulk, and then we did Spider-Man. Then we did Jurassic Park, and then we did Harry Potter. Then did the dragons, dueling dragons.
They're not called that anymore. Now it's Fire and Ice. Because they made it Harry Potter themed.
And then before we left, we did the Hulk one more time.
Basically went around the park in a loop.
Yeah. I mean, boy, when you don't have to wait in line, it sure doesn't take long.
Oh, I know. It usually takes like all day to do the park, and then it's like, oh, wow, we're already done.
Yeah. Yeah, that was so much fun. I had a blister, though, after that.
Oh, I did not have a blister.
I did have a blister. It was a little hard the next day, but yeah, that was incredibly fun. So Sunday, we got to sleep in just a little bit longer.
Yeah, we weren't scheduled to work on Sunday,
we weren't
so...
working, so we put on our regular badges and in front of the other ones, because, you know, we have to wear them all because we want to. So we went and walked through the expo hall and saw a bunch of displays and things. And they got somebody to make a whole bunch of Minecraft things and put it into real life. Like, I had a whole barnyard with horses and chickens and pigs.
Yeah. Greg something is
Like
his name.
Life-size models.
Life-size, like to scale, like Minecraft scale. So like, one cube was a meter cubed, like it would be. Watch out for the ravine.
Okay.
And yeah, like, it was really cool.
And they made another display that was kind of the opposite, in total miniature. They had a very miniature display of each biome, along with some kind of life-size, I guess, statues of witches and creepers and things you could take your picture with. So that was really cool. Then there was the booth of someone, I cannot remember his name, but along with Google has made a mod called QCraft that's teaching or using the principles of quantum physics in the game of Minecraft, which is mind-boggling in itself. And I asked the guy, like, okay, I'm pretty much, you know, not that smart about a lot of things, especially something like quantum physics. So am I going to be able to play? And he said, sure. And, you know, am I going to learn anything? He said, yeah. So think about it. You know, they're using Minecraft as a teaching tool, and it's been amazing enough with the things they've already done, but now you're adding quantum physics in there. And if our kids can learn, you know, enough about that at a young age, I mean, gosh, what kind of, you know, things are they going to do? Pretty wonderful things. Be some smart kiddos. So Minecraft is becoming so much more than just a game.
Mm-hmm.
It's, a tool for the UN to make models of, and block by block, and teaching.
Yeah, to help communities around the world.
And yeah, which a lot of the story of Minecraft, we
Eat.
bought this book that it's up there. I don't have the name of it, but it's basically the history of Minecraft, the story of Notch, telling about how all this started, and how Notch, it's been kind of hard adjusting to all this fame and things that have happened, and
Yeah, that's cool.
wonderful, wonderful things. Yes, that is very cool.
Love the new cheering
Oh,
generation.
I need to eat.
So yeah,
Sunday, I don't know. Oh, you went to say there's a skeleton.
there's a skeleton.
So we saw that, and then there was another area that had the 3D printers. And did you know for $2,000 you can get a 3D printer? And if you know how to put in the right 3D photos, you can print out your models and things on this little 3D printer. Of course, the one for that price was, one color at a time, not multicolored, but that's still amazing. Those things used to cost a whole lot of money. They're getting cheaper. Imagine in a few years, they're going to be offered for everybody to have one at home. Hey, I'll just go 3D print that. Be right back.
Yeah, Sunday we started off pretty much doing expo haul.
And the one thing that I really missed, that I wished I had read my stuff, because I didn't pull my goodies out of my bag until I got home. And
This is the collector speaking.
Yeah, me, the collector, and this is bugging me, because they gave us a pen that was the first in a series of 4, and I didn't read the back of it, which basically said, go get the other 3 for $20 at Think Geek. Until the end, I see these little kids with all these pens, and it's like, where'd you get those? Think Geek. And well, of course, by then it's too late.
Yeah, this was during closing ceremony.
So
Or waiting in line for the closing ceremony.
I'm now bummed that I didn't get the other 3 pens. So I'm currently trying to convince Think Geek to sell me any leftover sets they have, or I'm not sure how successful I will be. Other than that, I may have to go on eBay and pay more money for them. So that was the one downside, but yeah, they were very cool pens. Anyway, back to, after we did the expo haul, we stood in line, because we know to get in anything, you're going to have to wait in line at least an hour before it starts if you want a decent seat.
Except for our panel.
Except for our panel. The door was open. We were begging people to come in.
Anyway, the panel she's talking about is the
Minecraft panel.
Minecraft panel. And we were actually there more than an hour ahead of time, and when we were there, it was already half full.
Yeah.
When we showed up, and it was like an hour and 20 minutes early. So
they actually let us in early so we could get our seats. They could get everyone seated.
Yeah, they let us in like almost an hour early, like 50 minutes early. 50 to 45 minutes early.
So we get our seats in. So while we're waiting for the Minecraft panel to start, the live feed video was showing the talk on YouTube. I have lost you again, but oh, there you are. And it was Lydia Winters from Mojang interviewing Captain Sparkles, and I has Cupquake, Sky Does Minecraft, and Ant Venom. So we got to see all of that panel. So that was really cool. It's kind of like a 2-for-1, sitting, waiting for one and getting to see the other one at the same time.
Yeah, we saw that whole panel.
And then the Minecraft guys came in, and of course then they had about maybe 15-20 minutes to kill until the live stream switched to them.
So they were just entertaining us while we waited.
They were just being random and funny.
I think they have the video up on YouTube already, so
Oh, really? I'll have to go
you can probably check
watch.
that
I
out.
hope they videoed some of the before footage because that was pretty good stuff.
I have not watched the videos, so I do
Have
not know.
Have not either. Too many videos to watch. Plus, I have video of my own to splice together. Hope to do that soon. So yeah, you have to check back on my blog and see if you're interested in seeing any more photos. I'm going to do some more posts about the things that we saw at Minecon and some video that I took. I kind of shot video everywhere, and I'll probably just splice it all together and make more of a video documentary of what we did. So yeah, so we saw that. That was another good panel, and it pretty much consisted mostly of question and answers. And they already had the questions. I think they got them off Reddit.
Yep.
And they just answered them.
Which I think was a really good way to do it because it kept. There was no fumbling of waiting for people to ask the questions. Some people trying to sneak in more of the questions than they could, or basically they got all the best questions, and
yeah,
I think it was a really good way to do it.
And again, what a great group of guys, you know, very funny, very friendly. Really enjoyed meeting them. So after the Minecraft panel, we decided to go see the interview with Notch, which was in the main hall. And it was, I can't remember who it was that interviewed him and asked him questions.
It was another Mojang guy.
It was another, yeah. Because last year Lydia did it, but this year it was...
no, last year it was...
Oh, Vu did it. Vu did it. That's right. Yeah, so he was asking him questions, and then at the end they took just a few questions from the audience. And I always find it interesting that when they want to do questions and they're like, anybody have any questions? It's always kids that are up there, and they're asking the most interesting questions like, how much money do you have?
Oh, that was a funny question. and then there's Notch trying to answer it without, you know...
Which he avoided it very well and said, you know, I'm actually not sure. I have a guy that handles that.
But he basically said, you know, more than I need.
More than I need, yes. Which is probably why Notch is such a generous person.
Hey, look at this hole.
You know.
Don't fall down it.
I mean, when you think about everything for that many people, and he rented a whole theme park. I know some people think that the tickets were expensive, and you know, oh, Mojang's gouging us for the ticket prices. I read that somewhere. Somebody thought it was so high, and
$150 got you 2 days at a convention, and
into a theme park.
A night at a theme park at no extra charge.
So I honestly don't think they make any money. I don't even know if they
said they don't
break
make
even.
any money.
You know, I've seen Lydia tell people that, you know, they don't. They still have to pay. You know, and it's not just the one who pays for all that. So, you know, great job, Notch.
Well, not all of it.
Well, the company pays for it, you know.
But I'm pretty sure Notch contributes quite a bit to it as well.
So that's very kind and very generous. And you know, I just love this company, and I love the way they do business. I love the way they treat people, and that the way they love their fans, and they let people have fun with their game and make mods. You know, it's just, I think they're just setting a new standard for doing business and making games, and you know, really wish them continued success. So where were we? Okay, the Notch interview.
Yes.
So after the Notch thing, it was time for
closing
ceremonies, which we got in line pretty early for that because the line was started.
Yeah, because it basically was also in the main theater, so we just like exited and then went right back in line. It's another flower forest.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Oops.
And to do that, clear thing, take another picture. Meanwhile, you've just kept walking.
Just go straight.
So it's closing ceremony, and it's kind of sad because it's the end. And they kind of started with the winners of the costume contest, and there was some pretty amazing costumes this year.
Yes, there were.
They didn't even,
yeah,
and they
I think
didn't,
it was a good way to do it.
and they didn't actually say who won first. They just picked 5, and they gave them all signed Xboxes. How about that?
By everyone in the Mojang team.
Signed by, the Mojang team. That's pretty awesome. And we had a live performance with a Minecon parody, which we also had a live performance at opening ceremony. So that was different.
Mm-hmm.
And then they came to the build contest, and that was something that that you had an entry in.
I did, and you can check out my entry on my channel.
Yes, and it was an amazing, wonderful entry. And if you don't know, Overraptor won last year.
And there were a lot of good builds this year, that's for sure.
There were. So we were a little bit nervous because, here's the moment, and, I'm wanting so bad for him to win. And they announced starting with 3rd place.
This is the cool thing.
Yeah. So they announced 3rd place and 2nd place, and still wasn't his name.
Oh, you missed the cool thing.
What's the cool thing?
This 3rd place winner of the build contest.
That's right.
Was also one of the winners of the costume contest. So
that's right.
She won the costume contest, and then she also won 3rd place in the build contest.
Yeah,
which I think is just amazing.
That is amazing. And her costume was she a spider jockey. Hey, these are new trees.
I'm trying to collect the saplings.
Well, maybe I'll take one down too. Yeah, she was the spider, and her little son, who looked like was he 3? I couldn't remember his age. Was dressed as a skeleton riding on the back, and it was adorable.
It was a really good costume.
So it's really kind of funny when they announced, the 3rd place winner, and it turned out she comes back on stage. Yeah. So she won another signed Xbox, but apparently she has 2 teenagers also, so that's going to work out well for her. Then they did 2nd place, who was a guy.
Neon Tiger.
Yes. And we had
actually talked to him earlier in the day.
The day before or the same day? Remember? But we'd already got his contact information. We'd already met him, and he'd seen...
changed business cards.
Yeah, he'd seen your build already.
Really nice.
Very nice guy. So he won 2nd place. So that was really cool. That we had already met him, and then they announced 1st place. And unfortunately, it wasn't Overraptor, but it was Tuxape. And he is our friend. He was the 3rd place winner from last year. And he's actually the one we've been hanging out with the whole weekend. And, he was just flabbergasted and floored. And
yeah, he was completely speechless, like more so than last year.
And then to turn out that not only did 1st and 2nd place win a signed Xbox, but they also are getting an Alienware computer.
Yeah, shipped directly to where they live, too.
And that was like jaw-dropping.
I was like, wow.
Why couldn't they do that last year?
I know, right?
So, yeah, that was pretty amazing. So, a little bit disappointed. We don't know like the whole placing of, hoping later we'll find out who the top 16 were. But yeah, we offer our congratulations to the top 3 winners, and they were all really good builds.
Yep.
So, and then Minecon was over.
Yep.
And then the next cool thing happened.
Meet and greet.
Because we were agents, we got to go back to the expo area as they were taking things down, and we got to meet the Mojang team. So that book that we bought earlier in the day, the one about the history of Minecraft, I got them to sign it.
She got almost everyone too.
Hey, look, looks like somebody's been here. There's a little room right here.
Yeah, we're nearing the place.
And I got pretty much everyone except Notch to sign my book.
He didn't actually come to the meet and greet, but everyone else did.
So that book is now...
Sure.
I have to take pictures of it and put it up, but that book is now very, very special to me. My Minecon
also,
book.
the Minecraft guys were back there in the meet and greet as well.
Yeah, so we got to say hi to them one more time.
Ooh, I found a swamp. I love the way the swamps look.
Yeah.
In 1.7. Well, just look at it. Look at this. This is awesome.
Look at the pretty blue flowers.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, that was fun. And then after the meet and greet,
we went out to dinner again, but there were 6 of us this time, and one of them, of course, was Tuxape, the winner, and some of the other agents, and we had us a nice dinner at a...
Yeah, enjoyed that. We talked a lot about random things.
Yeah, and that was very fun.
I think we all had a great... We actually had 8 people.
Oh, it was 8, wasn't it? Yeah.
We 6 of us went, and we met 2 people that were already there.
Yes, yes. So it was a group of 8, and we got to talk about a lot of stuff. It was a lot of fun. Nice way to end the weekend. Then I can't remember what else, and then we had to get up the next day and go home.
Yep. A lot of people stayed an extra day, and they all did fun things without us.
I know. I kind of wished we could have stayed one more day. That would have been nice.
No, but I had to work. Oh, there you are. Well, let's set up the beds again.
Sometimes it seems like you're going really fast.
Sometimes I'm sprinting.
Oh. Can only sleep at night.
On stars, where are you? Where are you?
Stars at night are big and bright.
There we go. And what? I can see the stars. Why? There we go.
There we go. Sleeping.
All right. Hey, you took my bed. Give it back.
No, you took your bed first. Oh, okay. You dug yours first, but I ended up grabbing it by accident.
Right. Okay, so did we miss anything?
Probably, but that's pretty much, I think we went over a lot. So I'm going to say, if you're watching this, do you have any questions about anything? Just leave your questions and we'll be happy to answer them. You know, about Minecon, about the panel, about anything.
So.
And if you want to check the blog, LadyMpire.com, I'm going to try to write about stuff. I've already got about 3 different posts up on things that we did. But if anything sounds interesting and you have further questions, we'll try to
comment on either of our videos.
We will try to find answers for you.
We're gonna keep filming though because we haven't reached the Mesa biome yet. But let's see.
Oh, I see it! I see it!
You do?
I do!
Oh yeah.
I see it!
Look at that.
The Promised Land.
So yeah, basically I think that's about. I mean, we did more things obviously, but I think overall it was a very, very good convention. It was definitely the best Minecon so far. Okay, I think I need to make a new screenshot because this is awesome.
Isn't it? Holy wow. It is. Ding. Yeah, and
There we go. Made a screenshot.
This is the part that's so me is, you know, I want to talk a little bit about, I watched a video from one of the Minecraft guys, and I totally can't remember whose it was.
Describe it a little.
Oh, Jay Sano. That's who it was. Okay.
Ah.
So he was talking about going into the park, and do you remember I was drinking an iced tea? Well, he had taken in apparently a mixed drink that, you know, he had himself. And they sniffed the drink and then gave it back to him, even though it had alcohol in it. And then he was saying how, just around the corner, like 10 feet away, there's another guy that's taking your drink saying, "Up, you can't take it in at all." And they did the same thing with my iced tea. They looked at it or sniffed it and decided it was fine. But then I turned a corner and they wanted to take it before we went into the park anyway. And it was like, well, what was that all about? Why didn't you just take it in the first place? That was kind of silly. So it's interesting that he had the same story about the drink.
Except that his had alcohol in it.
Except he actually had alcohol. But yeah, but
Yeah.
this is really, really cool.
Well, yeah, I think that's a pretty good place to stop, though.
Yeah, I don't know where you are.
I'm on top of the mountain.
Oh, I see you up there. Okay.
Mesa Plateau. So yeah.
Alright. Thanks for joining us on our journey and listening to us.
Hope you enjoyed hearing our recap of Minecon 2013.
And again, if you have any questions or need any information, just
comment on either of our videos.
Yes, and we will respond. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.